Eric Hammer here, registered physiotherapist. Today I'd like to talk to you about a really important strengthening exercise for the shoulder. But before I continue, please hit that subscribe button below so you'll be notified about any new videos I have here on my channel. So today I'd like to talk to you about an exercise called external rotation in 90 degrees abduction. So basically what we're doing here is we're keeping our arm, this is kind of our starting point, right? We're gonna bring our arm down into a little bit of, it's called internal rotation. What I've got here is a bit of tubing, right? So again, it's a strengthening exercise where we're going into some external rotation with our arm at 90 degrees here. This is a really important functional exercise, super important for those, I'm thinking about athletes and throwing type of activities, right? Whether you're maybe baseball player, tennis, right? Like those overhead throwing type of action. So a lot of times with these type of athletes, right? If they've been maybe having some shoulder pain, a lot of times we'll see with a rotator cuff irritation that both the supraspinatus muscle, which is one of your rotator cuff muscles, and your infraspinatus muscle typically does external rotation. Supraspinatus does a lot of this sort of abduction, and then both tend to be involved, right, when we're doing this type of action, that there's a lot of times there's going to be some weaknesses right in through those muscles, particularly with that motion. And so kind of later on in the rehab process, where we're going towards more functional type of exercises, really trying to mimic the activity that the patient might be trying to get back into, that it's a really important exercise for that later stage rehab, where again we're trying to do the action that's required for the throwing, right? So we're starting again in sort of this internally rotated position. I'm at 90 degrees, my elbow's above shoulder level, and then I'm going into external rotation with the tubing here. Okay, and again, we're trying to make sure we're not going into any sort of pain or discomfort while we're doing this exercise here. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment below. And please check with a doctor or physiotherapist to make sure that this exercise is appropriate for you. Thanks again for watching and have a great day. Take care.